Oh, bye-bye. Good job, fella. Bye-bye. Look, see, he's smiling. See, he's having a good time. Oh, I love the old days, you know? You know what I hate? There's a guy totally disruptive, throwing punches. We're not allowed to punch back anymore. I love the old days. You know what they used to do to guys like that when they were in a place like this? They'd be carried out on a stretcher, folks. That's true. You know, I love our police, and I really respect our police, and they're not getting enough. They're not. But honestly, I hate to see that. Here's a guy throwing punches, nasty as hell, screaming at everything else when we're talking, and he's walking out, and we're not allowed, you know, the guards are very gentle with him. He's walking out like big high fives, smiling, laughing, like to punch him in the face, I'll tell you.
Because our country's in such trouble. I mean, we don't have the choice of saying, let's take 5 days off.
Vladimir Putin bear hugged you, practically endorsed you, said you're an outstanding man, unquestionably talented, and welcoming your call for tighter and deeper relations with Russia. Could Putin's praise signal to voters that you are not taking a tough enough approach toward Russia?
It could, and, you know, the smart people would say that's a great thing. What do we need problems for? Obama and Putin don't get along. What do we need problems for, Howie? I mean, yeah, it was very nice. He said great things. He even called me brilliant. Isn't that nice?
And you said that was an honor, McDonald.
Of course it's an honor. Look, I think it's an honor. I'm not talking about, hey, I compliment people sometimes, and maybe sometimes you don't mean it, but I think he meant it. And I'll tell you what. What's the purpose of it? Why is he doing it? I do feel that Russia, instead of being this group that we don't talk to, that we're always... I think they can be used for the good. We want to knock out ISIS. They want to knock out ISIS just as much as us. I mean, they're knocking out airplanes that are Russian-owned airplanes.
Russia has troops in Ukraine. Russia is propping up Assad in Syria. Do you want a friendly relationship with Russia or an adversarial one?
Well, let's start off with Assad. First of all, we're fighting Assad, and we're fighting ISIS. And Assad is fighting ISIS. We don't know what the hell we're doing. We got all these fights going on. We don't know what we're doing. And by the way, and I think Russia can be a positive force and an ally as opposed to always fighting with Russia. You know, and
she used to be great. She's still very beautiful.
I moved on her, actually. You know, she was down in Palm Beach. I moved on her, and I failed. I'll admit it.
Whoa.
I did try and fuck her. She was married.
Huge news, Sarah.
No, Nancy.
Yeah.
No, this was marriages. And I moved on her very heavily. In fact, I took her out furniture shopping. She wanted to get some furniture. I said, I'll show you where they have some nice furniture. I took her out furniture. I moved on her like a bitch, but I couldn't get there. And she was married. And all of a sudden, I see her. She's now got the big phony tits and everything. She's totally changed her look.
She's your girl's hot as shit. In the purple.
Whoa!
Yes!
Whoa!
Yes, the Donald has scored!
Whoa!
Oh, my man! Wait, you gotta look at me when you get out of your
set this up.
That is very.
Will you give me the thumbs
Look
up?
at you. You are a piece.
You gotta put the thumbs up. You gotta get the thumbs up. Can't be too happy.
Else off first? Yeah, let me.
It's very
You
funny.
gotta give me the thumbs up.
You and I will walk down.
Oh my god.
Maybe it's a different one.
Better not be the publicist. No, it's her.
Yeah, that's her, with the gold. I better use some Tic Tacs just in case I start kissing her. You know, I'm automatically attracted to beautiful. I just start kissing them. It's like a magnet. You just kiss. I don't even wait. And when you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything.
Whatever you want.
Grab them by the pussy. You can do anything.
Look at those legs. All I can see is the legs.
No, it looks good.
Come on, shorty.
Oh, nice legs, huh?
Oof, get out of the way, honey. That's good legs. Go ahead.
It's always good if you don't fall out of the bus. Like Ford, Gerald Ford, remember?
Down below. Pull the handle.
Hello, how are you? Hi.
Mr. Trump, how
nice
are
seeing
you?
you. Terrific.
Pleasure to meet you.
Terrific. You know Billy Bush?
How are you?
Nice to see you. How you doing, Ariane?
I'm doing very well, thank you. Are you ready to be a soap star?
We're ready. Let's go. Make me a soap star.
How about a little hug for the Donald? He just got off the bus.
Would you like a little
Okay,
hug, darling?
absolutely.
A
Melania
little
said
hug for
this
the
was
bushy.
okay.
I just got off the bus.
Bushy, bushy.
There we go. Excellent. Well,
Come
you've
on.
got a nice co-star here.
Good.
Yes, absolutely.
Our current president came out of nowhere. Came out of nowhere. In fact, I'll go a step further. The people that went to school with him, they don't even know, they never saw him. They don't know who he is. Have no record. Can't be criticized. Wonderful guy. He's a nice man, but there was no record. Nothing to criticize. He didn't go in wars. He didn't go in battles. He didn't beat this one, that one, have enemies all over the place. Nobody knew who the hell he was.
If the state of Hawaii says this is official, he was born in Hawaii on this date, here it is, why do you deny that?
A lot of people do not think it was an authentic certificate.
How can you say that if this...
You won't report it, Wolf, but many people do not think it was authentic. His mother was not in the hospital. There were many other things that came out. And frankly, if you would report it accurately, I think you'd probably get better ratings than you're getting, which are pretty small.
Written by a nice reporter. Now the poor guy, you got to see this guy. Oh, I don't know what I said. I don't remember. He's going like, I don't remember. Oh, maybe that's what I said.
Trump was referring to journalist Serge Kowalski, who has a chronic condition that affects how his arms move. More specifically, Trump was referring to Kowalski's September 18, 2011 article for the Washington Post.
And holding tailgate-style parties on rooftops while they watched the devastation on the other side of the river. Okay? Washington Post.
Trump's used the article multiple times to defend his claims that he saw thousands of people celebrating the 9/11 attacks.
I watched in Jersey City, New Jersey, where thousands and thousands of people were cheering.
I saw it. It was on television.
You saw that with your own eyes?
George, it
Police
did
say it
happen.
didn't
There were
happen.
people that were cheering.
But Kowalski and the Washington Post have come out in defense of the article, saying a number of people doesn't mean thousands, as Trump suggests he saw. The New York Times released a strongly worded statement after Trump's comments about Kowalski, saying, "We think it's outrageous that he would ridicule the appearance of one of our reporters."
Mr. Trump, Dr. Carson just referenced the single most important job of the president, the command, the control, and the care of our nuclear forces. And he mentioned the Triad. The B-52s are older than I am. The missiles are old. The submarines are aging out. It's an executive order. It's a commander-in-chief decision. What's your priority among our nuclear triad?
Well, first of all, I think we need somebody absolutely that we can trust, who's totally responsible, who really knows what he or she is doing, that is so powerful and so important. And one of the things that I'm frankly most proud of is that in 2003, 2004, I was totally against going into Iraq because you're going to destabilize the Middle East. I called it very strongly, and it was very important. But we have to be extremely vigilant and extremely careful when it comes to nuclear. Nuclear changes the whole ballgame. Frankly, I would have said, get out of Syria, get out. If we didn't have the power of weaponry today, the power is so massive that we can't just leave areas that 50 years ago or 75 years ago, we wouldn't care. It was hand-to-hand combat. The biggest problem this world has today is not President Obama with global warming, which is inconceivable. This is what he's saying. The biggest problem we have today is nuclear proliferation, and having some maniac, having some madman go out and get a nuclear weapon. That's, in my opinion, that is the single biggest problem that our country faces
Of the three legs of the triad, though, do you have a priority? Because I want to go to Senator Rubio after that.
I think to me, nuclear is just the power, the devastation is very important.